Good morning, students. This is teacher Shraddha and this is our first lesson of computer studies. Now, I was wondering if you have to greet computer. Just good morning. How will you do it? Probably it will look something like this. Yes, series of zeros and ones. This is the language which computer understands. Difficult, is it? Well, years ago, even the programmers, when they were giving instructions to the computer, they found it pretty difficult to deal with this language. So they came up with another language called as translators, which probably in today's world we are using. So our topic for today is computer languages, wherein we are going to discuss different languages used by computers to communicate with us.
We write instructions to the computer, which is also called as programs. These instructions must be given in the same language which computer understands. So let's see which are the different languages we use to communicate with computers. Computer languages are classified into two, low level and high level. Now, as you all know, computer is a machine. And just like any other machine, computer can understand on and off signals, which are represented using zeros and ones. These low-level languages are easier for machine to understand, which means that low-level language is the one which machine understands easily, whereas the high-level language is more user-friendly, which is closer to humans. Humans can understand this language easily. That's why it is called as a high-level language. Now, if you look further, low-level language is of two types. First is the machine language, or it is also called as first-generation language, and assembly language, or it is also called as second-generation language. And if you look at high-level language, again there are two types. First is third generation language and the second one is fourth generation language. Now let me explain you the low level languages. So let's begin with machine language. Machine language is the language which is directly understood by the machine and it comprises of zeros and ones. This language is also called as binary language. This language does not need a translator, as this language can be understood by a computer directly. And as a result, it is fast as compared to the other languages. This language is different for each type of CPU. The programs which are written in this language will be different. So when this sequence of codes are fed in the computer, it recognizes the codes and converts it into electrical signals and executes the instruction. Let's see what are the advantages of machine language or first generation language. Now, as we discussed in the previous slide, this language is much faster compared to the other programming languages, as this is the only language which computer can understand directly. And since there is no need of using translators, etc., the memory utilized by this language is comparatively less. So these are two advantages of machine level language. Now the disadvantages of this language is that the process of generating these codes is very tedious job. It's very time consuming. Secondly, if there is any mistake in the code, to fix it, it will take a lot of time and it is very difficult. And thirdly, this language is a machine dependent language, which means the same code may not run on the other machines. So these are three disadvantages of this language. The second low level language is assembly language, which is also called second generation language. Now, due to various disadvantages of machine level language, this language was the first step to improve the programming structure. This language makes use of mnemonics. Mnemonics are like symbols which are used like substitute to zeros and ones of machine code. Now this language uses a translator to convert assembly language to machine language, which is called assembler. Source code is the program written in assembly language, and when this program is converted to machine language, it is called as object code. Now let's see advantages of this language. Compared to machine language, using this language was easy and less tedious. It was also easy to correct and modify the codes compared to the machine language. This language was as efficient as machine language. And the disadvantages of these languages are, just like machine language, this language is also machine dependent. Now you know what is the meaning of machine dependent. It was time consuming. Each instruction developed in the form of mnemonic has to be converted to a code. Now if you see here below is a table which shows mnemonics and the code and what exactly it means. As low-level language has had disadvantages, the programmers needed something more convenient to work with. Now, they were trying to develop a language to overcome mainly two disadvantages of machine language. First, the machine dependency, and the second, something easy to learn. Now, instructions which are written in high-level language are written almost like English language, which means it is easier to develop and to understand the programming logic. Now, what are the advantages of using high-level language? Firstly, this language is machine independent, which means the code which is written in this language will not change as per the machine. Secondly, as the instructions are written in English-like language, these languages are easy to learn and help to develop programming logic. Thirdly, modification of the programs which are written in these languages are much easier to modify. It is much easier to fix the problem. This language also has some disadvantages. Now, first disadvantage is that there are different high-level languages like C, Java, etc. And each language has a different syntax. Syntax is like, you can compare it with grammar. So they have a different syntax of writing statements. So you have to remember it. Secondly, these languages, they require translators to convert the instructions to machine code. Fourth generation languages are specially designed to make cost-effective softwares and to make high-speed softwares. Now these languages can also easily accessed by people who do not have any formal training as programmers. They allow multiple common operations to be performed with a single command entered by a programmer. SQL is one of the fourth generation language which has been commonly used. Advantages of using fourth generation languages are, first, they can make better programs. Secondly, programs developed using these languages are more portable than those developed in any other language. And thirdly, users can often develop their own application by using these languages. Disadvantage of using this language is that the programs which are developed using this language need high processing speed of CPU and also more memory space in the memory of the computer system. Machine language is the only language which can computer understands. So the other languages, that is assembly language and the high level languages, use translators to convert that language to machine level language so that computer can understand it. Different types of translators are as follows: assemblers, compilers, and interpreters. Now let's see each one of this in detail. Assembler is a software which is used to convert a program written in an assembly language into a machine language. It helps a computer to perform its basic operations. Interpreter. This translator program facilitates conversion of high-level language to machine-level language step by step. It converts line by line. Every time you run a program, this action will be repeated, which will slow down the speed of a program in this language. The errors which are found are also to be fixed as they are discovered. Compiler is a software that converts a program written in a high-level language into machine-level language. It accepts the entire program at a time and then generates the machine code for it. Now the execution with this program is very quick as it converts the whole program at the same time. It also reports all the errors in the document together. And here you can see the examples of each type of language: high-level language, assembly language, and finally the machine code. And now here is your question. Do find the answer. Who designed the first computer game and what was the name of that game? I will give you the answer in the next video.